Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play StarCraft 2, the Legacy of the Void. Man, my throat felt a little bit weird there. Hopefully I'm not getting sick or anything like that. I need my voice to be in prime condition for you wonderful people out there. So, we are doing the second mission of the Protoss Prologue campaign and all that jazz. Working our way back to the main story campaign because I'm a big old ding-dong and didn't know that this prologue was a thing. So, yeah, let's just honestly go ahead and jump right onto the mission. I don't know if we're gonna get a cutscene, a cinematic, or anything like that. Probably just a little, in-game cutscene to introduce whatever we're gonna do. That's what I'd imagine. But let us see what awaits us in... Oh, a loading screen! Perfect! Honestly, that should have been the most obvious thing, or, the first thing that I expected to await us in this here game. So yeah, I love Zeratul pretty little ship here. I have no idea how these Protoss ships work, but they're so badass. They're like a little bit outrageously long for how much room is actually occupied by the driver and stuff like that. But plus, actually, it kind of like gives you a straight, clear shot right into the cockpit. I wonder if when humans or Zerg are ever fighting against the Protoss, I wonder if they're ever like, oh, try go for the moon shot or whatever it's called. Is it called a moon shot in golf when you get like a hole in one on your first shot or something? I mean, obviously that's called a hole in one, but I'm pretty sure a moon shot is like a really good shot or something like that. But yeah, I wonder if it's like, you know, a symbol of pride being able to shoot right in between those little, the little alleyway and hit the Protoss enemy right inside the cockpit or something like that. Or like a Star Wars thing.
Within those ancient walls lies our last hope. Tal'Darim, seal the temple. None enter until my work is done. Any who defies my order will answer to their High Lord with blood. The Tal'Darim High Lord is here. This surely bodes ill.
Our difficulties do not end there, Zeratul. This world is in its death throes. The Vespene reserves beneath the surface are turbulent. The planet is in a state of constant eruption.
These fissures are the last remaining source of Vespene. We will have to brave them to raise our army.
I pray this temple of yours is worth it.
Okay, looks pretty cool. Plus we have some, we've got some Void Rays saying they're all like, Zakna cool. This guy looks so cool, it's like a freaking Xenomorph mask! That's really badass. The Void Ray's damage output increases, it's this thing. That's right, that's right. So its damage increases the longer the Void Ray remains on a single target, up to +4 damage versus armored units.
The planet's core pressure is rising.
Uh-oh.
This counter will keep you aware of the current seismic pressure. Be prepared to move out. I expect a fissure will erupt shortly.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and get everyone into their own independent control groups. If they ever want to control everyone, I could just go ahead and hit F2 to speed that up. We'll go ahead and get ready to work on our building processes. These are air, yes, okay, air upgrades, stuff like that. Really should have gotten us some units going right off the bat, but that's okay. Being a little bit slow at the get-go isn't the absolute worst thing in the world, so let's go ahead and start moving on out and all that jazz. So, 2 is our stalkers, 1 is our other dudes. Those are stalkers, so obviously those are anti-air. Let's send out our dudes one at a time and go ahead and handle them like that. This guy can probably shoot that guy. Okay, stalkers, please continue fighting, my friends. We'll go ahead and just manage base. Let ourselves continue getting, or let our shields recharge while we actually go ahead and make sure that we have enough homes for our little people. Just so you guys know, I'm a total troll because I know these are called pylons, but I like to call them houses every now and then. That's kind of a running joke in my series because I've got a whole bunch of friends. I've got some friends who play StarCraft a lot, and they absolutely hate it when I call these things houses, because they're not houses, they're freaking pylons. But you know, they're really houses if you really think about it.
Fissures are forming in these locations. We will need to move quickly to collect the Vespine.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Oh, okay, so those things just drop Vespine. I guess I'm not able to actually, necessarily harvest it? I don't know how this works, but that's okay. Let's send those guys over there. They'll try to, they'll destroy this. Okay, I don't know how this mission works. Oh, those guys are chilling over there. Probably don't want to send, I don't know how this works. Seismic pressure is gain. Oh, no. Okay, so once the seismic pressure reaches its max, those things are going to erupt, and then we're going to be able to grab the stuff there. Okay, so what I want to do is get those guys back. Oh my god, can you two please go in first, and then send these guys in there to actually fight for me? That way, those guys grab the Vespine that's over there, so we could actually get them back home, safe where they belong. Hopefully that battle's going, okay for us. Oh, it actually went pretty well. All of our dudes survived, so that makes me happy. And we've gathered the Vespine that we need. So let's get everyone back home. They'll just go ahead and chill there for now as we continue to build up our armies. We've got 11 people right here, so let's get 3 more. I'm under the assumption at this point that there's absolutely no way for us to get Vespine outside of those seismic eruptions. So we'll probably just continue working on Zealots for a while until we have a good defense setup. Because I think the current small but, you know, noble amount of units should be enough. We need to build a forge before we could work on the wonderful, amazing photon cannons. There we go. I apologize, guys. It's gonna take me a bit to get back to the point I used to be at with remembering all the names of the different units and stuff like that in this game. But I'll certainly get there eventually. It's as I mentioned before, it's been a long while since I
The Dark God has no use for you.
What's this?
He will not suffer you to live.
Well, that's a little bit rude of you, Mr. Dark God. I imagine this is a hybrid coming, which is not going to be fun for us in the least. Hybrids definitely do anti-air damage. Oh, I said doo-doo. So we'll probably just send all of our units out on him at once, I would presume. That is not a hybrid. That is like a basic unit and a bunch of other dudes. Okay, guys, can you please, like, continue attacking? I need to turn auto attack on, or something like that. Mr. Zealot, man, you need to get out of there. He almost died. He almost had a really bad day. Oh no, the poor man. Okay, so we're gonna be gaining a lot of Zealots, as I mentioned, so I probably should, let's actually, can I cancel you? I'd rather go work on armor and maybe even shields first, and let's just get all of them. We've got plenty of room for a lot of upgrades. So now we've got 15 dudes working on all this, as you guys know. That is one more than I like to actually work with.
These rock formations.
Yes, I'm detecting a strong seismic reading in those locations. They must hide something of value. We should take a closer look.
All right. Some of those are pretty far away, which is a little bit scary, but I'm pretty sure we will obviously be able to do a good job of getting there and actually destroying those things with relative ease and speed, or something like that. We might need to really start building up our army before long. Oh my god, is this thing sending? No, it's not sending units to other areas. Okay, cool.
Zeratul, I am detecting another eruption. Fissure locations have been marked.
Okay, so we got the annoying sentries. I believe that's what those things are called. I'm not 100% sure because I'm a freaking ding-dong and don't know anything about this game, and I apologize. But actually, they got, like, absolutely destroyed. There's no one manning either of those ones. So I got a feeling that... Okay, sweet!
A natural Vespine vent. I will have the Void Seeker begin extracting it from orbit.
Oh, shoot! That's really good for us, actually. I wasn't expecting that to be a way to basically give us continuous stuff. Oh, duh. These zealots are following us because I'm selecting all of our units at once. That makes a lot of sense. So yeah, let's go ahead and work our way around this way, because that should get us to these two natural Vespian things. The seismic pressure is building up pretty rapidly, so we definitely want to make sure that we get all that going sooner rather than later. I should also definitely build us a second gateway, and since we do have our first airship that we have utilized in our Protoss play so far, I'd actually feel pretty perfectly okay about utilizing them further. Do these things provide power? How is this photon cannon firing upon us? That is very bizarre. Go be under the assumption that those things provide power. So that's another thing that shows you guys how little I know about the frickin' Protoss, so I apologize. But like I said, that's part of why I'm so excited to be playing the Protoss in this campaign. I know they're my favorite race, and yet I know so little about them, so I think I need to do everything I can to remedy that fact. This is a little bit scary. I wish this was a bit of a better situation here. But let's get this ship, let's actually get this ship to attack that guy, and we'll have the rest of our army focus on this dude, on the dudes that are spawning in. This way we'll be able to see very, very quickly whether or not, okay, so those things do provide power, because that photon cannon was about to power down. So that's a good thing to know. Work our way to the natural Vespian. Let's get our airships upgraded as well, since that'll probably be a very, very good thing to do for that. We've got our armor upgrade. Shield upgrade isn't quite completed yet. Let's, oh, good lord! Okay, everyone needs to come home. This was my mistake. You are going to die, my good sir, but you could delay the inevitable, and that might be all that matters right now. Everyone come home! Oh my god. Blink. Oh my god, there's two guys right down here! Okay, once again, they're just gonna delay the inevitable some more. But here comes our stalkers. So that's good. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Stalkers, let's have you back up a little bit now. I want to keep those stalkers alive, because we're just gonna keep on getting zealots like mad. In fact, it's probably about time, to start working on other units as well. Let's go ahead, get a second probe right here, just so in case that main one dies, we'll have a backup. All of these guys go up there and get me that Vespian gas. In the meantime, we need to get photon cannons over here then. Because obviously this is a much better place for them. So let's swap our units to be right there. And we'll just set up 4. Hopefully, I think, okay, if they're set up like that, there'll be a little alleyway right there for us to be able to travel through, so that shouldn't be a problem. Here we'll be able to set up 2 of these in a nice little location. Okay, we're still just working on all those, so that's okay. Photon Cannon 1, Photon Cannon 2. Then, let's go ahead and get ourselves, a gate, Stargate. That's a Stargate? Yes, it is, okay. Get ourselves some air units coming in. We'll probably just use the ones that were made available to us so far. Slash the Void Rays. But maybe we'll go ahead and experiment and play around with some others as well. I need to destroy these things before they become a serious problem. In fact, the Stalkers might be able to... Yeah, the Stalkers are totally gonna be able to do it alone, but this guy needs to come in and help with that. Oh, that poor Tal'Darim dude is gonna get wrecked. Stalker, you could get out. Yes, you go destroy him as well, please. Blink's cooldown is way too long. Right? Oh no, I wanted him to blink too. Okay, there we go. Really, to be completely honest, the cooldown for Blink isn't all that long at all, but feels long to me. I want to get my dudes going, like, as quickly as possible, you know? There we go. More Vespian.
Seismic readings indicate 1 more remains.
I presume that's the final one in this whole mission, so that's gonna be pretty awesome. Apparently we got a little timer here? I don't know what that's about. It actually showed a little description down there, but honestly, I don't really care all that much. Looks like we got a little base over here. Okay. Whatever. Oh, why am I destroying that building? That's a very poor choice. Let's get rid of this guy because he's big and scary. The shield should last through for those dudes. These guys, go ahead and destroy that. That'll be really, really good. The pressure built up a lot more quickly than I thought it would, which is a bit unfortunate. But we actually have, like, not an amazing supply of Espion, but we've got an okay supply. Oh, God. I've done a very poor job of managing my units. Whatever. That's okay. I wish there was a natural way to get more units in this mission. That would be super, super nice for us. Oh, Lord. Let's back on out of that. You guys go in. U-ship and the stalkers attack the flyer. That stalker needs to be added to the control group. One of the stalkers died? Oh, crud. That's bad. Okay. I suck. I suck really bad. Here, let's actually set all of our anti-air guys into one group. I think this is a better way to handle it. That way we could have the zealots in one group, all of these dudes in their own. I'll feel better about that. And then when I grab the whole army, that can become its own group. So it'll be a little bit simpler when it comes to controlling all these dudes. No, I just want to grab the stalkers, please. Wait, what are you... Can you guys, like, stop following those dudes? This game is so hard to manage sometimes. Okay. And then this whole army is number 1. There we go. Things should be a-okay right now. I'm the rustiest man when it comes to playing this game. Good news is, back home, I think it's gonna be pretty much impossible for our enemies to, lay waste to our base. I mean, obviously, impossible is a little bit of a very, very positive way to look at our situation, but I don't think they should be able to deal with us at all. What is this? Oh, those are just minerals. Okay, that's cool. We've ran into an enemy base. Probably a bit premature for us to be dealing with all this stuff. Let's get that. I think that probe should deal a lot, mess with our enemies a lot. So we could actually take that out. Get out! Those guys should only be... Yeah, whatever. I believe those... Oh, God. I believe those guys were only, anti-ground units rather than anti-air or anything like that. So I might have been able to do some effective stuff against them. I don't know if that'll work out, though. But we should probably send our Void Rays to go ahead and harass our enemies. That would be a very good way to handle things. Yeah, especially when they're doing good things like that. Oh, sweet! They actually were not contested at all. That is brilliant.
Eruption imminent. Fissures are appearing here.
Okay, here they come. Knew that would be short-lived. Let's get all these guys together. Blinking like that, and now this guy will melt. Brilliant. Okay. I think there needs to be a change of plans. We'll, get our Void Rays into a control group 2, and we'll just go ahead and use these guys left, right, and center to harass our enemies as much as possible. That's really the way we should have handled this mission. Ground control will once again become their own control group. I really should set the stalkers separate, though, so maybe I'll make these guys 3, stalkers can be 2, and then, zealots will just be 1. So we'll forget about my original plan and just set up with this from now on. More stalkers and probably some more Void Rays.
You have not enough minerals.
Then, before long, I really should also get, okay, there's another air unit. Stalkers, all of you would be nice right there. Oh my god! Okay, that dealt a lot of damage. That was pretty awesome. So let's see. Stalkers can actually probably do a lot. Void Rays might just be able to finish this on their own, though. But let's get the Stalkers in. I think we need to start doing some more effective stuff in regards to all this. So Void Rays help with all the base destruction. If we destroy this, then their final probe does have power over there. But we can destroy that one without having to put our dudes at any risk, so that'll be good. And then this is the mineral deposit that I found before, so we'll actually be able to put this to good use. So you guys get on out of there. Oh god, run, friends! There we go. Cool! That's this place destroyed, so that's gonna be really, really good for us. You, Stalker Man, join the rest. We'll go ahead and put you into Control Group 2. And then, how much? Oh god! You guys need to blink. Thank you. Let's go ahead and send these guys out on a scouting mission again. I doubt that they're capable of picking up that floaty stuff, which kind of sucks, but it's also okay. We're pretty much out of SP and gas, which really, really sucks. But there is a lot more right here, so we'll be able to put that to good use. I'm gonna... Oh, yes! Colossus, you came to the wrong place, buddy! That's like 300 minerals wasted, just thrown away on their side, so that's really awesome for us. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to destroy these things without, being in range of them. But what that does mean, now that we've taken out that one, we could actually take out this one without being in range. So let's see. I'm gonna once again... I'm gonna set all of those guys into Control Group 1. I'm honestly kind of at a point now where I'm like I don't care about the Zealots. If the Zealots die, they die. They're tanky dudes. So I'll just have my Control Group for the Stalkers and other dudes. Oh, hello there. They can handle that fight on their own. They'll be perfectly fine. In the meantime, I'll take down the other things. Please keep on fighting those Stalkers. I would really appreciate that. We actually honestly don't even need to worry about that thing. So let's go ahead. With these dudes, we could probably go ahead and quickly take down that optional Vespian thing. So let's go ahead and meander over there. I'm gonna keep an eye on them in the minimap. I don't think they should be in danger, whether they are right now. Okay, apparently they are. So let's back up a little bit. Oh, wonderful. They're flying into other air units. It's not a good situation. You can run away, my friend. Oh my god, there's another air dude right there. Oh. Okay, he's tanky. Go. The rest of you, come back. Destroy this man. Oh my god, now I'm being attacked over there. Okay, kill the Stalker. I mean, the Colossus. In the meantime, come up here, me. Anti-air unit. I mean, air unit. Oh, we need to take down that air building, then. There's all that Vespian still chilling there, so that's gonna be good for us. These guys are just having the worst day imaginable, to say the least. It's not every day you get, you're just chilling, doing your own thing for the great old Tal'Darim, and then, a bunch of flying ships just come and wipe your butts off the planet. I don't think they have any air defenses. Oh god, those guys are anti-air? I honestly had absolutely no idea. That kind of surprises me. Oh, God, Lord. Get out of here, you jerk. Oh, okay, he's not going to be able to cut through those. I need to pick these up. That's so much Vespian. That's awesome. That's really, really good. And then if these guys attack that should get us the final optional objective. I don't know if we get any bonuses from the optional objectives. In this campaign?
The Void Seeker is now extracting Vespine from all 3 vents.
Like, I'm unaware... Oh, shoot. I forgot. I need to build more, pylons. So let's get a second one over there, just to go ahead and fortify that defense. I don't think we needed to do that at all, but you know what? It's still a nice little bonus. No upgrades in either of those positions at the time being. And that will just be a million lovely pylons put all over the place to make sure that we can get all the dudes we want, you know? Cool. In the meantime, these guys can work their way back up there. You can work your way up with the other friends. And then the other league of super friends. There's a base right here. I saw this base. Is it worth breaking through that? I mean, I kind of want to get to the Vespian just to collect it. There isn't really too much of a reason to collect it at this point, I think. And actually, in fact, I could just collect it over here with these dudes. That was easy peasy lemon squeezy. All these guys will attack that and, you know, show off their manliness. Because that's really what the Protoss are all about. They really just care about showing off how manly they are. Ran into an enemy armada. Maybe not really an armada, but, you know. I like to over-exaggerate. Shows off how cool I am. You know, I'm a cool dude. I'm a cool dude. Oh, shoot. Ah, they have that probe for this thing, though. I want to kill this Colossus, but it's gotta be a little bit hard. Oh God, he's shooting me. Let's just destroy this thing. Awesome. I keep pressing Q when I mean to press other things. Awesome, we got another Void Ray. We are so unstoppable. And I love it. That's gonna be one of the great things about playing as the Protoss. Obviously, every race has a lot of obnoxious, kind of harassy units. But with the Protoss, we'll be able to play with that a lot. We'll be able to get a lot of air units, destroy their defenses so that they can't really do anything about our air units. And then, add further insult. Oh, God. Add further insult to injury. But this guy he destroyed it! What a jerk. These things have some seriously strong range, though. I gotta give him that. Let's see. Do we just destroy their home? I kind of really like that idea. These lasers are like the most beautiful sounds in the world. I gotta say. For a second, I thought we were being attacked over there. Okay. You need to replace a previous friend that was lost, so you go ahead and go over there. These guys, I think they could go ahead and start attacking. I was going to destroy that pylon to go... Oh, God, there's actually multiple stuff over here. They'll just go ahead and get to work battling the enemies. We need to make sure that we actually take down all of the main enemies before we start fighting any of the basic stuff. There's Colossi coming in. Let's actually get this thing right now. And then probably book it. Colossi are gonna be a really big threat. They won't leave me alone! Leave me alone, you scoundrels! Oh, they left. Okay. So that means these guys come in.
It shall be done.
Hello! How's it going? It's going pretty bad for you by the looks of it. Ah, you got your defenses. Freaking scumlords. Okay. Well, honestly, I think this mission is pretty close to over. Oh God, of course they've got more defenses over here. Can we kill that guy? Yeah, we did it. So let's just go ahead and destroy their defenses one by one. How many units? We just have, oh my God, I forgot to set up more of these guys. I think it's actually, a really good thing that we're playing these prologue missions here, because I really need to gain back a lot of my skills to pay the bills, and it'll be nice to do that prior to even getting into the main game, you know, prior to getting into the main campaign and storyline and stuff like that. It'll be cool to hopefully get good at the game again, before there's an incredible need to. So got enemies coming. They are none of them were anti-air, but we'll just go ahead and try to deal with them with these dudes. They will probably destroy us because they're really strong. Oh, we did take down both of those Colossi. I don't even know if Colossi is like the proper plural of all that, but I really like calling them Colossi.
Here, to glorious battle.
So our dudes are pretty happy, apparently. Sounding a little bit more excited than this battle actually is, to be completely honest, in my opinion. Let's send more of those dudes. Get one more in the works. Honestly, I think it's probably about the time that we could send our units, like, way over there, without any necessary worry. These two can run on over as well. And then let's continue, laying siege to their base, because there isn't really much of anything they could do about it. Let's take down their other air thing. They do still have, a bit of monetary income, obviously, because we didn't take down that base over there like we could have. So, I don't know if these guys do burst damage, so let's actually go ahead and separate those guys. It's I'm a failure. Another Colossus! Jesus, Lord in heaven. These guys are not going to be able to kill that thing. We should probably back them up. We'll just have them chill right here and wait, I suppose. Hopefully that Colossus won't come back and try to ruin our day again. We've got all these guys, though. So let's just go ahead and end this thing, to be completely honest. If we destroy that, we just need to destroy the temple gates, apparently. Okay. So, with that in action, we just need to kill this carrier. One of my favorite units in all of StarCraft. I absolutely love carriers. In my opinion, they're super badass. I don't really, I'm never able to use them properly, which is a really, really sad thing for me, so. The end is nigh, friends! We have destroyed the gate, completed our optional objectives, and, you know, glory and honor is ours. Might as well destroy the enemies while we can, you know.
Way forward is clear at last.
Yes, but the Tal'Darim are not known to take defeat lightly. They will come to rescue their High Lord, and in force.
Go, Zeratul. Find the answers you seek within the temple. Our blades shall grant you the time you need.
You have my thanks, Talus. Entaro Tassadar.
Adun Toridas, brother.
I like how the AI uses stalkers the exact same way I like to, just needlessly have them teleport, just to, like, speed up time. Tal'Darim Nexus is destroyed. I did not destroy all of them. There was that one that we abandoned. I didn't really feel a need to decimate the enemies in this mission for some reason. I was just like, might as well just complete it. Acquire 3,500 Vespian gas from erupted sites during the Ghosts in the Fog mission. We easily could have done that. We just didn't bother. Destroy all enemy nexuses during the Ghosts in the Fog mission on normal difficulty. Okay. So let's go ahead and... another mission. I thought so.
Stalkers infiltrate the temple. May Tassadar's shadow hide you, my friend.
Okay. The Templar shall stand guard as you and your stalkers... Okay, cool. So this is probably gonna be the final mission of the prologue. I would say 3 missions probably makes sense for what they would design for that. It's also called Evil Awoken, which sounds like a super ominous mission, which leads me to believe it would be the finale for the prologue. So that's gonna be pretty awesome if we get back into action after the next video. So I'll be really excited about that. I'm having a lot of fun with this prologue here, obviously, because the more StarCraft, the happier I am, 100%. And I hope you guys are too. But I gotta say, I'm a little bit anxious to get back into the main game. I wanna get dim Protoss upgrades and stuff, you know? Do where optional missions I'm pretty sure will actually matter, because I don't think these optional objectives are gonna be gaining us anything. And when it comes to the other games, the optional missions have been where we've how we've essentially unlocked upgrades for units and stuff like that. So it feels weird in this introduction where it's like, here are these optional stuff you could do. They're probably not going to provide you with anything, but you could do them anyways. It just feels a little bit less impactful than it does in the main campaign. But who knows? Maybe we'll get some bonus stuff for doing those, for completing the prologue. I have no idea. I thought that was a Baneling for a second, but I think that's just a weirdly drawn stalker. Alrighty everyone, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, comment, and and or subscribing if you have not. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all in the next one. See ya, guys!